This morning, an audience member asked me a very astute question. He said, Courtney, it seems like you've been able to overcome so much in your life because you're positive. And that's true. I am positive most of the time, but not always. You don't have to always be positive. But he said, it seems like you're so positive and that's why you've been able to overcome so much. But how are you always so positive? The answer was simple. Hope. Hope is what allows us to believe that the future can be better than the present. I've experienced two different kinds of hope. There are two different kinds that I've recognized. The kind that I experienced, for example, when I was recovering from my brain surgery and I was in so much pain that I thought maybe it would have been even better if I hadn't lived. That's how bad I hurt. Ultimately, my hope in that experience came from knowing that the past had been better. I knew that the future could be better. I had hope that the future could be better because my past had been better. So even though I was in a low, I knew what it was like to experience a high, and I had hope that I would be there again. There's a different kind of hope, though, and that's the kind of hope that my son, for example, experienced. When he was living life before we met him, there were days when he was hungry for days at a time, when he didn't have the right shoes to wear to school, when he wanted to go to college but didn't know if it was going to be a possibility. In that case, the hope that he had wasn't based on some past where things were great, so he thought the future could be as good as the past was. He didn't have a past that told him he could expect that, but he still had hope. He had internal hope, a self-driven hope that came from his belief that he could work and make things better. So we can have hope that's based on the past and how good things have been, and a hope that's entirely based on our dreams and our plans and our belief in ourselves for the future. Either way, hope can actually be a more important predictor than positivity. Hope is where positivity can come from. You can't have positivity if you don't have hope. So if you're wondering where people get positivity from, you can't have positivity without hope. Hope is what comes first, and hope is what drives all of the positivity that you're going to need for the future.